Well, hello my friends and welcome to Voltz Wars as we watch the moon rise. That's it, we are working through the night here in an attempt to get this Large Hadron Collider up and running. Now, at the end of last episode, I mentioned that I was going to go on a Wong hunt and then we were going to go and hopefully make more lots of electromagnets to make our collider. Well, I did that, I recorded it. It was about 5 hours long, and it was me running around, shearing a few sheep, running back, making like another 20 electromagnets, gradually getting more and more sad about everything as I carried on, and yeah. There isn't a clothed sheep this side of, well, wherever. I'd say there's probably about a 4,000 block radius here. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating a bit, but there is not any Wong to be found that isn't in our ME system. But I cannot bring myself to craft any more of these wretched electromagnets, and I highly doubt you could bring yourself to watch me craft anymore because it does get a bit samey, doesn't it? So I thought what we could do today to hopefully aid ourselves in attaining this antimatter and hadron collider, but obviously not going mad with boredom of doing the same thing over and over and over again, is set up an auto crafting thing, and that's what we're going to do today, isn't that right, Agleron? So we're just going to crack straight into it. I have turned the quarry off for now. This is now all running on empty, and there's mobs over there. And it has improved the, how should I say, the FPS to a nice smooth capacity. I don't know if it picked up in the last video, whether I was getting a bit jaggedy in some areas, but it seems to have stopped now. So I'm guessing it's just because 2,000 blocks that way, there was a loaded-in quarry doing stuff. It's, you know, servers, it's not a magic man, it's a server. Anyway, so, auto crafting system. There's a lot we need to build, but it's definitely going to be worth it in the long run, because it means we never have to think about crafting another electromagnet ever again. I'll just show you how many I got, actually. I think I'm up to about 450 now. Let's have a look. Electromagnet. You can see I've, electromagnets. Oh, yeah, we've got 484. So, we're still a way off, but hopefully with this automatic crafting majigger, we can get on with it quite soon. I did also just knock a bit of pipe out there for some reason. I was playing around with my Paxel and I accidentally hit it. I haven't replaced that, but we won't be needing any of these machines, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? So first thing that we're going to need is a little something that in the ME elite circles they refer to as an ME pattern encoder, which I believe is this one here. No, that's pattern provider. Pattern encoder, we are going to need some pattern providers as well, but we'll start as we mean to go on, and that's in order. So a pattern provider, for which we will need conversion matrix, a simple crafting bench, and some iron. Now, that's easy to build. I don't know if we've actually got any of these, though. I'm not sure if we have, but I dare say if I were to shift-click there, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to make a couple of these. Oh, no, apparently I'm not. Oh, do you need the assemblies, don't you? Right, okay, we're probably going to want to whip up a few of these. Let's, Oh? Oh, I was pressing Control-Shift. Sorry. What a wretched start to the video. Right, so we're going to need to whip up some processors. I think we need some elite ones as well, so it might be worth making a good few of these. Right, there we go. So we just need our quartz knife, which I think broke last time we used it, so we're going to need to make another one of them. So let's just, I can't remember, it's diamond. Oh, no, it's a bit of a weird one, but that should be makeable. Lovely, lovely stuff. Right, so now we can go, and I love this shift-click thing. It's so amazing. We won't even need to do that with the electromagnets, hopefully in a minute, or when we've got this done at the very least. Right, so let's, am I pressing the right buttons here? Oh, yes, I am. It's just being hideously slow. Okay, right, well, let's make a few of the... Oh, they don't stack, do they? Hello? Oh, this is being very odd. Sorry, guys. There I was claiming that everything had gone better, what with the crafting and FPS and stuff, and now something else appears to have gone wrong. My mouse is very sticky. I do apologise. Anyway, let's just chuck some of these in the oven. And oh, we got some advanced processor assemblies there. Wow, we didn't even need to make them. Okay, well, that's good. Well, at least we can get on with the encoder for now, so let's just chuck all this away. Seemed to just be a bit slow there. Anyway, so that's all fine. Right, so we need to get that in there, and to make our encoder was simply a crafting bench, which I probably don't imagine that we have, but it would be a very, very, very easy build to make one of them. So now we can do the encoder, so let's just give that a quick shift click. We only need the one. This is being very slow today. There it is. Okay, that was very, very, very odd. I do apologise about this. I don't think we'll be able to continue if this is going to happen like this. Is it because it's got power? It does have power, I think. If I were to just take sand out... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I've got a sticky mouse today. Perhaps, I don't know, but we probably should replace that bit of wire just in case. Maybe it's the wiring system saying, no, you're not doing it unless you fix us. So get a bit of ME cable there. It's not as though we don't have a load of it. There we go. Let's give you back and wired up. Okay, beautiful. There we go. That should be that sorted out. Right, so we got our pattern encoder. Now, this doesn't need power. This can just be plonked anywhere we like. For the sake of not running about, we may as well put it there. Basically, what we're going to do is put a recipe in here, and then we're basically going to save it to, think of it like a USB. We're going to save it to a USB stick, and then when we put it into the big thing that we're going to make in a minute, that will then remember the recipe, and then it will make it for us automatically, so to speak. So, to get these recipes encoded, or patterns encoded as they're called here, we are going to need some ME blank something or others. I can't remember the last word. It's ME blank patterns, that's the ticket. So to make these, we need some glass, some glowstone. I should probably be doing this over here, shouldn't I? And that way I can do the... What's it? Right, there. Now it's empty. There's something very fishy going on with this ME system. Is it okay? Seems to be a bit slow. Nothing else is being slow, is it? Very odd. I do apologise about that, guys. Right, so anyway, so we need to shift-click there. That's it. And then to make our electromagnets, we're going to need one for the wire, one for the motors, and one for the actual electromagnet itself. So you'll see how it works in a minute, but I just thought we'd start with this step now because it doesn't need any power and it's nice and easy. So what we need to do is take our blank pattern. We'll put it in there. And then, in actual fact, I'll show you how to do it now. We'll do the copper wire pattern, because that's something we need a lot of. So we'll take a bit of wool. We'll take a bit of copper. We've got 2,000 bits of copper. That's not bad. Just less than 2,000 now. But what we do is we basically create the recipe as we would in here. I don't think it's possible to do the shift click. But then we encode that drive once we put it in. We put the blank drive in. We encode it. And now it's an encoded drive, which has remembered the recipe. 6 wool, 3 copper equals 6 copper wire. So we do that then for the motors as well, and for the electromagnets, and then you'll see why that happens in a minute. We'll just put all of them away for now, because we're going to need to make the actual auto crafter, because that's just sort of the, that's just like the first bit. So let's make the auto crafter. Now, there's a few things that we're going to need to make this. One of which you might call... It all begins with ME, so if we just type in ME, we can see it all. So, big thing we're going to need is an ME assembler containment wall. We're going to need, if my maths is correct... well, basically, the machine we're going to make is 4x4 blocks, and this is sort of the outside, so it's got to be up the sides, along the sides, in the corners, etc. And it's not, in actual fact, hugely difficult to make. We need some gold, but we've got lots of gold, so that's fine. So, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, I would imagine we're going to need about 20... Our ME system seems to have speeded up now. It must have just been because of that wire missing. So it's going to be... Oh my goodness, sorry, my maths is abysmal. It's going to be 12 on the top, 12 on the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 either side. So that's in actual fact going to be 32 that we need. Okay, well that's not too bad. As I said, they're very cheap. Sorry, I'm sort of speaking from my mind here, but you'll see how it happens in a minute. And we're actually going to need to start... Actually... as if to change tune, let's actually get this set up now. Now, it's a big machine. It would ideally be good to... It doesn't need power so much. All it needs is a connection to the actual ME system. So it would be an idea to build it somewhere along here would be quite a good idea. Probably in the wall, because then it's taking up less space. So if we were to just... Well, I suppose if we just build it up here, that'll be fine. We've got our... What's it? So that's good. So, as I said, it's got to be 4x4. We'll just do it there. So that's 4 high, 4 wide, and 4 deep. So let's just jump up here. And with Paxung de la Extraordinaire, we'll get this ready. And then you'll see what I mean by going around the sides. You may have understood what I mean at the moment, but I do worry that I waffle on ever so slightly and then sometimes miss vital information out of what I'm trying to say to you all. So, 3 back, we need to go 1 more back. Oh my goodness, okay, we broke into the other side. I was hoping we wouldn't do that. I thought the wall was a little bit thicker, but that's not a drastic issue, because it doesn't really matter. So, not the neatest of holes, but we can get it set up nonetheless. So if we just take our assembly containment walls, and we simply just map out the corners of where it's going to go. Like, oh, okay, well that was a bit in the wrong place now. I'm a bit nervous that I can't pax all this out. It might be... Oh, no, I can paxel it out, thank God. I had a bit of a mistake off camera where I paxeled something that needed wrenching. It's a horrible thing to admit to yourself that you got it wrong there. Right, so anyway, so as you can see, we are just going round the corners and the sides, etc. We're going to need to go along here as well. And then we've got 4 bits left. That should be enough just to put up there. Maybe I should build a stairway to this as well. But there we go. Okay, so that's it. That's the first step done. Now we're going to need to think about what to put in the sides. And what we're going to put into the sides, my friends, is a little thing known as ME heat vents. And I don't know what they look like, so we'll have to be more specific in our little search bar. ME hint vent. Heat vent. There we go. Now we need iron bars for this. I'm not sure if we've actually got any iron bars. We might have to make iron bars first. Oh, no, we did have iron bars. I thought we did because I put some in the canal. So we're going to need to fill in each side with this and the top and the bottom. So that's 4 times 6, which I believe is something along the lines of 24. I really hope I got that right. I'm not going to shift click because it really is a waste to make more than you need here. Oh, no, we've run out of ME cable. Just a little bit too short. Or is it too short? Let's put these in and just make sure that we are too short. ME cable's not the drasticest of drastic things to be. Okay. Right, so 4 in there. We're just going to fill in these corners, top and bottom as well. Oh, we should, no, yep, we're right there. That's good, lovely. And there as well. And, oh no, in actual fact, oh no, we did need another 4. It was 24 that we needed, but it doesn't matter because we'll put those 4 in last. It's daytime now, and I think time for a nice morning cup of tea. Much better a cup of tea, that one, to the one I had last episode, that horrible watery muck that I was drinking. Anyway, so we've got the frame, we've got the what you might say plating, heat vents. I can imagine this will get quite hot, so it is nice to have a heat vent on it. Right, but what we need to put in here are 2 things. We need an ME pattern something. I've forgotten the names for them. How unprofessional, but I'll know them when I see them. One of them is called an ME CPU whatsamajigger. Where is it? Where is it, my precious? Where is it? Oh, I had written them down, but I've left my notebook somewhere and I can't find it anymore. It's, oh, for goodness sake. Right, ME crafting CPU, that's one of them. Okay, so we're going to need 4, well, we need at least one of these. Every single one of these blocks has to be filled with at least 1 ME crafting CPU, as you can see the recipe there, and the rest have to be ME pattern providers. Nope, pattern providers, that's the one. So they're quite tricky things to build. Now, I like to go 4 and 4. We've got 8 spaces to fill. I like to go 4 and 4. So we'll see if we can build 4 now. We may, we'll do the pattern providers first. We may have to whip up some more assemblies. Or what were we missing there? More conversion matrices. Well, let's go and, if we can, just quickly grab our cooking up what sits in here. We've got 16 already. That's not too bad at all. Okay, so if we were then just to pop them in there and make some, I believe conversion matrices were what we needed. Let's make, what do we run out of now? What do we run out of now? Fluix dust. Oh, for goodness sake. We got Fluix dust? Yes, we have. We'll do a shift click there. Oh, my goodness. We've run out of that as well. Sorry, I thought we were more abundant in materials there. What did we run out of now? Nether quartz dust. Okay, well, let's see if we can just macerate some nether quartz. We got lots of nether quartz. Oh, my goodness. Where do I need to put it? Not the induction smelter. Not the magma crucible. Pulverizer is where I would need to put it, but they're all downstairs now, which is a bit of a silly thing, so I don't want it to then cook up. Oh, could I be cheeky and see if a crusher would do the job? I do have a crusher along here. Are you going to work for me, crusher? Let's just see. I would put it in a pulverizer, but then it will go straight in. We haven't got a spare pulverizer. That's a flaw, actually. We should really build another one, but let's just see if this will work. Oh, it's a bit... The crusher isn't the fastest thing in the whole world, is it? Most unfortunately. And it has got a missing texture as well, as we know. I just spilt tea into my crotch. Luckily, it was only lukewarm, so I still have a package down there. Okay, that is working. Fantastic. We'll just leave that there for now. Let that crack on. So we only have 1 conversion matrix, so in actual fact, we are pretty stumped until we make more, but I suppose we could work on the storage cells for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we need, and did the CPU need some as well? As I said, we don't want to make more than is necessary. Crafting CPU, that was its word. Oh no, some T did go into the keyboard. The F key's all sticky now. Oh, damn it. Okay, crafting CPU, that's the one. No, we don't need any of them. That's actually an easier build. See if we can make them. Oh, we can. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 of them. That's good. We can start putting them in now. The order you put them in the middle really doesn't matter. So I'm just going to put 1 on one side and 1 on the other. So, bish. Oh, my. Ah, okay. They don't stack, unfortunately. Okay, so 4 there. Obviously, we could have 4 at the back, 4 at the front, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. However you want to do it, but it doesn't really matter. So then we just need to put the pattern providers in there. And in actual fact, we do need to whip up some more ME cable because this does need to be connected. And at least I don't think it needs power, but it's not going to be a massive problem if it does. So have we got any ME cable left over? No, it doesn't look like we do. Okay, right, well, let's make some more ME cable then. We don't need any fancy import buses or anything, just the cable. Just the cable is only necessary, so we were... now, it was the nether quartz. Okay, so nether quartz is what we're waiting on now. How good are we doing? Oh, it's not very fast, is it? I'm going to see if I can put some in the pulverizer as well. Let's just take 30 of them. And, the pulverizer may jam a system, but it will be a lot quicker at the very least. So let's see if we can just go down here. Lovely. I do love how quickly I run with my old power armor. I think it's absolutely delicious. Right, so if we can just put them in there. In actual fact, it shouldn't be bad because it should just... Oh, I'm worried if it will go to here, if it will just cook itself back up. That's the thing. Oh, see, it is. Okay, we can't use these. Come out. Come out. I need... right, you know what? I might just make another pulverizer now. What's the recipe? I don't think it's a hard thing to make a pulverizer, is it? Although I cannot remember it on the top of my head. Pulverizer. Oh, it's just a bit tricky. Okay, well, I dare say we got some flint and some copper. Let's see what else we need. Oh, we got everything. Okay, right. Well, there's a pulverizer then. Oh, bit sticky again. There is a pulverizer. We can just chuck that there and then put the quartz in. Beautiful. Okay, right, well, that's sorted. Get out of it, Crusher. You've done a good job, but I don't need you no more. Pulverizer's going to be much, much quicker. I hope. No, it's about the same, actually, isn't it? Okay, well, I may as well do half and half, then. This has delayed production slightly, guys, and I do apologise. But I think you can see how it works. I probably didn't explain it very well, but basically, that is where the auto-crafting happens in there. And then, obviously, it is all controlled from this line of beautiful machines here. So this is... literally only used to encode the patterns that we're going to put in here. When that's built, we'll put the drives that we were making in there, and then it'll know to build it. You'll see how it works in a minute, but we are waiting on that nether quartz, unfortunately. We needed some more heat things as well. We needed 4 more heat vents. Let's see what we needed to make them again, shall we? ME heat vents! There it is! Would you believe it's right there? Oh, yes, it was the ME cable. So we're just waiting on all that nether quartz dust, and then we should be able to make some more fluix dust. Excuse me. He's giving me a hiccups. I'm hiccuping a lot lately. Is that a medical disregarding badness? I don't know. Oh, well. Right, so we are waiting on that. Is there anything else constructive we can do on the meantime? Was there anything else that you've forgotten to show everyone how to craft, David? It was the encoder and they encode. No, it wasn't. We just need to... In actual fact, what we may as well do is work out a way of getting the ME cable to the what's it. And I think the easy... Oh, my goodness. Okay. As you can tell, when I was fixing it from the hole I made to get rid of that cicada, I didn't clean up very well. But basically... Oh, for goodness sake, this is ridiculous now, isn't it? Oh, come on. Up there, that's the ticket. Right, so the ME cable goes down... there's already a bit... I've got 18 fluix dust on me. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Okay, right, well, let's get the cable done now, then. How long did I have that on me? Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, ME cable. That's the ticket. Let's just make some of that. Fluix dust... Where did I get this from? I have no idea. Right, anyway, let's just... Oh, my goodness, let's just have a shift click there. 18 bits. Actually, that's probably enough to get going with, isn't it? Let's wire it up first, shall we? We just put a bit there and a bit there. That's it. And then it should be okay just to attach to any point, I think. But I don't really... I think... Oh, my goodness, I don't know. It's not attached there. It's not attached there. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Bit of an issue befalling us here. Does it have to be on the side? Oh, of course, it's not made, so it won't connect yet. Basically, when it becomes made, you'll see it changes its look ever so slightly, and that will be the point at which we can then hopefully attach to. So, if I think we can just get that ready there, and we should be good to make the rest of the things. Let's go for the heat sinks first, so we can actually get them ready. ME heat sink. Shift click. Pop them in there. We needed another 4, did we not? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, they do stack. 3, 4. Okay, brilliant. And then it was just pattern providers we also needed. Let's... no, it was the conversion matrices we were also down on, wasn't it? ME pattern provider. Let's just have a look at that. ME pattern provider. Ah ha ha ha. Right, that was what we were lacking, and I think we're lacking some of them now as well. Well, let's work on the convert. Oh, we need fluix dust for this. Okay, so we definitely do need some of these. 7 there. And the pulverizer's given us 24. Look, pulverizer's just absolutely crushing the crusher. Haha, play on words. Pulverizer's way, way, way better. Fantastic. Right, that can crack on then. And there was another bit in there already. Crusher wouldn't have done that. Okay, right, well, let's get that up there because we're going to need to make some fluix dust, aren't we? So, bit of fluix dust. Lovely. Oh, brilliant. A stack. A stack will do us for now. Okay, so what we now need to do is make these, for which we can put these in. Now, how many of these did we need? We need to make 4 pattern providers, so that would equal 8 conversion matrices. Let's hope I clicked that the right amount of times, which I did. Fantastic. And then storage cells, which we have. The ME advanced processor. I'm not sure if we actually have any ME advanced processors still. No, we don't, but we have these, and I believe that we needed a crafting bench as well. So let's make that first of all. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fan-dabby-dozy. And now we just need these, which I dare say we could just crack on with in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We need to cook these up, for which we will just go over and use our favourite furnace in the whole world there. Brilliant. Was that the sound of another cicada? We were suspicious of there being another one over there, weren't we, Aglaron? Luckily, we don't need to go over there very much anymore. We'll have to have a look and hopefully eradicate that very soon anyway. Right. So, all we need to do, actually, is just wait for them to cook up. I don't want to go over there now. There's another cicada. It's going to be bad. Oh, my goodness. It is taking a little while as well, isn't it? But you will see how it works. So basically, the ME pattern providers are going to go in the middle as well with the ME crafting CPUs. Basically, for every crafting CPU you have in there, you get a page of recipes to do. So we could have thousands of recipes in this machine, but we only need the 3 for now, but then it's made for when we need to make something else very soon. Oh! My goodness! You're moving very slowly, Mr. Psycho. Are you okay? Have you hurt your leg? Are you okay, Mr. Psycho? Oh, he's poorly. Well, I know a good medicine. It's called salt to the face! Ah!